Hi, this is John Ferrara, the CEO of Nimble, and I'm here today to give you some tips on how you can be nimble in LinkedIn and everywhere you work. I think one of the things that people are excited about with our Nimble platform is that it automatically builds these rich records for you by integrating the key things that you already have in your business, the contacts, your messages, your activities, and your social interactions. Now, Nimble works with you everywhere you work. And today, what I'd like to talk to you about is how Nimble can help you be more effective where you work. And we all need to be working where our customers are having conversations. So I'm going to show you how I use Nimble in LinkedIn to be more effective at identifying people that matter, reaching out and building rich and effective, pay it forward, mutually beneficial relationships. So here I am on my LinkedIn page. This is my home stream. And what I love to do is open up our Nimble widget. This is a plugin that you can put into your Chrome to get context and insights on people everywhere I work. So notice that I hovered on this person's record, Maz. Now, many people would essentially just go comment and say, hey, congrats for your anniversary. But you know what I want to do is I want to be able to get context on the relationship so that when I do reach out, it's an authentic and relevant way. So what I love to do to get context is to see the history of the conversations that I've had with Maz and that my team's had with Maz. And what Nimble does is Nimble will go ahead and automatically record all those conversations that my team and I have and all the email interactions. And then I can go ahead and get the details. I could drill down and see those details in these messages and even interact with all those messages, but not just the messages. I could also see what Maz may have said about myself or my team or my brand, and that gives me the context to see the history of the relationship. I could also go in and see what he's saying to the world right now. So I could see that when he started following me and some changes that went on in his network, and I could then see what's going on his network. And by seeing the context, I could then get the insights I need, including the status of our connection and the details behind his network across all these identities. And then when I do go and comment on his work anniversary, it's more relevant and authentic, which will cut through the chatter and drive better response. And so whenever I'm working in places like LinkedIn or any other place like my inbox or other social networks, I love to bring up Nimble to give me the context that I need and to take action that I need wherever I am. So here I am looking at James' record, and something may prompt me to want to do something. And at this point, I can remember to go ahead and do that, schedule the task, or even communicate with him, because I may be looking at his LinkedIn profile, but I may want to send him an email or a Twitter message or some other thing to reach out and engage. I may also just want to walk in his digital footprint and add value to his conversation so that the next time I do reach out, it's a warm call rather than a cold call, and I can interact with all that right there. And so here I am looking at people's records, getting context and insights everywhere I go. And I also love the fact that Nimble lets me network off other people's networks. So Patrick is a friend of mine, and he does business with other people like him, and so I may want to connect with Lewis. Now, I don't know who Lewis is, but Nimble does, and Nimble will go and automatically build this rich record in seconds just from a name in a stream. I could then add that to my Nimble database and begin to engage. I could tag him. I can go ahead and follow him and do whatever I need to do, walk in his digital footprint, add value to his conversation, get a smart summary about who he is, where he's from, where he works, what he's influential in. And it not only works inside of the mainstream, but I also use it when I'm in groups. So if I'm looking in a group and I want to comment on this group, before I comment, I might want to get context and insights about my relationship with Larissa and also see what's going on in her world. I could also use it to see who's viewing my profile. So wherever I am, Nimble is giving me the context that I need to go ahead and engage. So before I respond to Peter, I can go ahead and have this rich record about Peter built in literally seconds, again, just off of a name. And then when I do go ahead and look at him, look at his background, and maybe walk in his digital footprint to understand a little bit more about him, I could then decide based off of the information that he sent me, etc., if he is the type of person that would be beneficial to connect. And so literally Nimble works everywhere I work, including in my pending invitations. So I could easily go ahead and build these rich records from this invite. And it not only works within the LinkedIn platform, so if I go over to a particular record, Nimble will automatically build a live profile on that person and then map out the rest of their identity. So Nimble knows where I am. It's smart where I am. And if it doesn't know where I am, I simply hover on a name and Nimble will then go ahead and build a record for that. So I love the way that works. But you know what else I really dig? The fact that I could use it everywhere. So here is my LinkedIn updates. And what I may want to do before I congratulate Matt on his new job is to basically catch up and understand the context of the relationship, the messages and the activities that have been going on, what's going on in his world right now. And again, this continues to work in all the places like LinkedIn Pulse. So if I wanted to go and share this article that Richard Ruff has posted, what I may want to do is get his Twitter identity before I go and share this. So with his Twitter identity, then what I can do is I could open up this LinkedIn article and then share this with Buffer easily. Buffer is a plugin I use to share. And I could then say via his name and then go ahead and share that across my identities. And now when I go ahead and share this stuff, it's easy to do that because Nimble gives me the context that I need everywhere I'm working, including Newsly. So here's an article by Martin Beck, and I want to see if I want to share that. Here's an article by John Jansk, and it doesn't matter where I am. Nimble's constantly giving me the insights that I need. Here's a recent invitation acceptance from Stephen McQueen, and what I may want to do is send him a message and say, hey, Stephen, thanks for the connection. Let's follow up with a conversation. And I may also want to just walk in his digital footprint and again add value to his conversation. So you can see that no matter where you are, whether you're getting notifications inside of your email, whether you're inside of LinkedIn itself, Nimble's always there, having your back, giving you the context and insights you need to effectively engage to drive connections into conversations and relationships into mutually beneficial, measurable business outcomes. I hope you loved our Being Nimble in LinkedIn video. Thank you so much. If you want to use Nimble for yourself, like I did, all you need to do is go to our website and download the plugin into your browser. We have it available in Chrome, Firefox, and Safari, and the same technology is also available in Gmail and Outlook. Thank you.